This is Roy, with Roy Anime Recaps. If you enjoy the videos, please leave a like and subscribe. Now back to the recap.
The scene begins with Restart. A goddess known for her healing magic, is tasked with saving a world with a S difficulty rating that has been destroyed by a mischievous demon lord. However, gods are not allowed to interfere with humans, so in order to accomplish this, Restart must summon a strong hero. Restart feigns confidence in front of her fellow gods, but in reality, she's freaking out because even the most experienced gods have a hard time in these kinds of worlds. Fixated on summoning a strong hero, she struggles to choose a candidate until she unintentionally comes across Seiya Ryuguin. After reading his stats, which are extremely high, she gets excited and rushes up to summon him, and while she does so, she's confused by his dreamlike appearance. She quickly gathers herself and explains that she is a goddess of healing who summoned him here to save a world in need. Confusing and creeped out, she becomes quite enraged when Seiya calls her a freak. Remembering that goddesses are meant to behave all dignified, she gathers herself and attempts to say something, but Seiya interrupts her and asks why she doesn't just save the world herself if she truly is a goddess. A pissed-off Restart explains that gods indeed created the human world, but they're forbidden from directly interfering with them. Seiya states that it's a stupid rule, and they should change it, which causes Restart to get even more agitated, remembering that Japanese people like to travel to other worlds. She opens a portal to Agaya Brand, the world that she's supposed to save, and starts hyping up Seiya not falling for her tricks. He tells her to get lost. Restart then chases after him, but he pins her to the wall, while stating that he will not step foot into a demon-infested world without being prepared, and that he might be willing to help her under one condition, just before he takes off his shirt, revealing a chiseled body underneath. Restart naturally starts simping again, all while stating that love between humans and gods is forbidden, but she's shocked to find out that the dude just wants to train, and his condition is not to bother him while he does so. Just then Restart realizes that she forgot to check a very important detail, his personality type, which states that he is impossibly cautious. After seeking advice from fellow goddess Ariadoa, Restart decides to leave Seiya alone to train, but before doing so she barges into his room and gives him a special communication device that allows. Forget it, it's basically just a phone that's shaped like her. And after dreadfully waiting day after day, Seiya finally manages to reach level 15. While only doing basic exercises, shocking Restart. Seeing this, she drags him to a starter village at Gayabrand. While there, she gets very annoyed at his apparent paranoia, as he starts suspecting everyone, including the children, going as far as to trying to take them out before they can pose a threat. While at the armor shop, Seiya tries to buy an absurd amount of sets just in case they all break, forcing Restart to take charge. Frustrated and mostly fearful for everyone's safety, she takes him outside of town to test his combat skills. And upon stumbling on a basic slime which Seiya one-shot, he goes overboard, burning the entire area with explosions just in case any fragments are still alive. Just then, and after being attracted to his magic, they are approached by a Chaos Machina, a level 66 demon who is one of the 4 heavenly kings. She reveals that she was sent out to scout the area in order to kill Up before he can pose a threat to the demon lord. Upon seeing her stats outrank as Seiya pulls a tactical retreat, barely managing to dodge her attacks just before they slip into a divine realm using a portal. Upon entering, Restarte lands on top of Seiya, creating an ideal opportunity for him, but he swiftly pushed her off, and proceeded to kick her out to resume his training. A couple of days have passed since, and Restart receives a message from the Micro Bikini Demon, stating that she will execute a person every 10 minutes until they show up at the village. Hearing this, she rushes to Seiya, and urges him to stop training and go rescue the town folk ASAP. Seiya simply tells her to relax as they have more than enough time to act due to time passing slowly in the divine realm. Just then, the demon chick ends up chopping someone's head off. Seeing this, Restarte tries to drag Seiya off, but he simply ignores her. Thinking that he's scared, she calls him a coward just before leaving. But suddenly Seiya stands hands up and equips his stuff, all while stating that the reason he's overly cautious is that he can't risk dying as it will mean the total destruction of that world, just before he smacks around the head for calling him a coward. At the town, Seiya engages the demon chick and manages to free the hostages. Surprised by his swiftness, she checks his stats, but is then surprised to see them almost double in such a short amount of time. So to counter this, she transforms into her true demonic form and tries to attack Seiya once again, but to everyone's surprise he simply tanks her attack. Realizing that something is fishy, Restart concludes that he's using some kind of fake-out ability, and after some heavy squinting she manages to get a glimpse of his true stats, which are 10 times more than his current ones. Seiya then proceeds to one-shot Makina with a blazing sword, just before decimating her charred remains as he doesn't want to risk her regenerating. This also causes the entire town to burn to ashes, forcing Restarte to heal the injured people. So today up to this. Now my recap come to an end. Here are some other video. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.